What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, and you guys are watching Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs, day number 1639, proudly presented by paytodrivestore.com. Check out the link down below. And of course, if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you, my friends, are in the right place to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below. Turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And of course, if you wouldn't mind it, hit that like button down below. Just takes half a second. It lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And leave a quick comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, just so I know you did it. And let's jump into the email. Triple Lindy, Thornton Mellon style, and away we go. So this here comes from Star, and she says the following. Hey Pete, hope you are all making good money. I have a question for you and your viewers. Pete, maybe someone has an answer for me. Sorry for the long email. I'm super detailed and have zero control over it. I think it's a disease, LOL. So I worked super late into the early morning hours on Friday night / Saturday morning, depending on when you're watching this. They had some decent bonus pay, so I figured I'd work some additional hours that day. At about 2:50 a.m., I received an order from Jack in the Box that was pretty decent, $11 for 6 miles. Yeah, that's not bad. $1 plus per mile. So I headed over to the restaurant. As I was pulling up, an additional order from there showed up that was only a half a mile away from the restaurant, so I figured why not take it since it was a super easy delivery and an additional $6 in my pocket. Now, everyone knows that in most markets after midnight, we are usually stuck with having to deal with drive-thrus that are usually pretty packed, especially on the weekends. The last few times I had been to this Jack in the Box after midnight, the drive-thru line has been super packed and takes a lot of time to get to the pickup window. A couple of months ago, I started realizing after working with this branch repeatedly that after getting through their insane drive-thru, they always have me pull through the park curbside to wait for them to bring my orders out to me. So instead of sitting in the insane line, I just go straight to the curbside and call the restaurant to tell them I'm there and waiting in their parking lot. It's gotten me out of there in record time every time I've done this. Now, this night was no different, and I actually caught the store manager in the parking lot while she was giving an order to another vehicle. I told her the 2 names of my customers, and she said she'd be back out with them as soon as she could. She came out about 7 times with other orders, and each time would ask me my customers' names. Again, finally, she comes out at the 30-minute mark and hands me the 2 bags and runs back in her store. Neither bag had a name or receipt on them, and they were sealed, so I had to peek to figure out which bag went to which customer of mine. And immediately, I realized that I was given food that wasn't for either of my customers. Oh, great. At this point, I call DoorDash support to complain that we are now at over 30 minutes of wait time, and I was just given the incorrect food. While on hold with support, one of the employees let me inside of the store. It was coming up on 3:30 a.m. at this point, and I walked into complete chaos in there. It was very unnerving to witness the manager cussing like crazy and throwing tons of cold food away, plus the 2 teenage employees just laughing at the craziness. It was so unorganized. I also watched the manager take the wrong food that she had given me that I dug through, mind you, and hand it to a customer at the drive-thru window. Ew. I was glad it wasn't my food being handled in that way, but I wasn't about to say anything either because I just wanted my 2 orders and to leave. For the love of all greasy fast food, please give me mine. Anyway, back to the support call that I was on. They got back on the phone with me and said thanks for letting them know, and I could tell she was trying to end our call after confirming that I would still deliver the 2 orders once I received them. I quickly interrupted and asked about additional compensation due to my wait, now at 45 minutes, and I was told they don't compensate for wait time for this type of merchant. WTF. I asked her to explain to me what type of merchant this is versus whatever types they do compensate for. She very obviously was confused by my question and couldn't explain anything to me. At this point, I was so pissed, but also finally had my orders, so I just wanted to be done with it. Also, I ended my call and went and delivered my orders. Luckily, I had been in contact with both customers the entire time, and they were both super amazing and didn't blame me for the lateness. Thank goodness. One of them actually told me I was the best dasher they'd ever dealt with, which was nice to hear. But my question to everyone is, does anyone know what the heck types of merchants they pay extra for long wait time versus which they don't? I'm super confused by that, especially after dealing with a fast food restaurant. And I'm clearly pissed about it too. I would have unassigned had I known I was going to be sitting there and fighting with people with the lowest IQ on earth for almost an hour and get nothing in return. That was the one thing keeping me semi-calm throughout the entire nightmare. So if anyone knows anything, I'd love to hear it so I can avoid this in the future. Thanks. Star from Spokane, Washington. Poor and tired Dasher for 1.5 years. Every time Star writes in, she always has a very, very detailed email, and I appreciate that with all that. So I know that the Walmart orders, you definitely get that 30-minute wait time bonus per order that you wait on. But to my understanding, I thought it was every restaurant. I guess maybe they're scaling back down. This might be a new thing. So drivers, dashers, everyone down below, let me know which orders are they denying wait time for? Let me know. If you guys ever have anything you want to share with me, a comment, a topic, a question, a story, an article, whatever you have, send me an email, paytodrivestories@gmail.com. It's the best way to reach me. Or for a quicker response, you guys can always message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paid2drive. That link is in the description down below or the pin top comment. Anyone that signs up as a patron, as my way of saying thank you, is I give you guys moderator privileges on my channel and shout out to every video, which I'm going to do right now. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. We have Ronn Grubb, our Tier 5 driver, followed by John Birchfield, David Moore, Angela Counts McCarty, Brian Pomeroy, Sean Gibson, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Jimmy Santiago, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Laura Love, Tulsa Todd, Agus, April Jewett, Alan G. Van Horn, Nick Gilroy, Drew Honor, Todd Rosemanith, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Tom Perry, Chadrick Howell, Brian Richardson, Kayla Quintero, Candace Mitchell, Joyce Hine, LaDonna Roten, Matt Epperson, Nick G., Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, Valerie Brown, Rebecca Swenson, and Melody Longs. So, huge shout outs to every single one of you guys. Really appreciate all of you. So, with that being said, everybody, if you guys want to sign up, links are down below. Who's going to be the next patron? Maybe it'll be one of you. Let's find out. And moving right along, I hope every single one of you is saving lots of money on your gas out there using the free gas app called Get Upside. That link's in the description down below or the pinned top comment. Anyone who signs up on there, you're going to like it, because what happens is it'll tell you how to install it on whatever kind of phone, tablet, or device when you click on the link down below. And then from there, you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it today, everybody. Very simple. And finally, check out paytodrivestore.com for official Pay to Drive merch. That's right. We have lots of brand new designs, colors, sizes, you name it. We probably have it on sale every day. Paytodrivestore.com is the place for you. Links in the description of the pinned top comment. Go check it out. If you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment letting me know by commenting END803, END803. Just lets me know. Don't forget to hit that free red subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And real quick, did you guys all remember to subscribe to my other channel, Team PTD, where I post very similar videos just like this on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs. So if you love this content, you'll love that content. Links in the description or the pinned top comment, or just do a YouTube search for Team PTD, hit that red subscribe and tap the bell. Don't forget to leave a quick like on this video. It just tells YouTube I'm doing a good job. Takes half a second. And leave a quick comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, just so I know you did it. Until next time, everybody, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everybody. Later.